Hello everyone, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2013. And before we hear you all groan and saying not another Let's Play because Stocko's doing one and Dare's doing one, we're putting a little bit of a twist on it. We've got the downloadable mod pack, the free Farming Classics expansion, which has come out from Giants, which is fantastic. Upgraded to version 1.4 of Farming Sim 2013. And in yet another twist, we have HITMAN82 with us.
Hello all.
And this is basically kind of Hitman's suggestion. We were mucking around on the Feed the Beast server, and he suggested that we might do a classic co-op with Farming Simulator, so that's what we're going to do. So the next time you'll see us, we'll be in-game. And welcome back everyone, we're now in-game. We've got Hitman loaded in. There's a little bit of synchronization. I didn't think that you guys staring at a screen saying syncing multiple players would be particularly interesting. So we have nothing, so to demonstrate that we're going to have a look. We've got no fields, as you can see from the map view, and we've got no vehicles, and Hitman's kind of set this save game up. It's on the Stockoglaws forums if you'd like to download it and kind of start alongside with us. Or you can do your modern twist. We're going to stick with the classics, so I'm at the shop as you can see, so we're going to buy our first tractor, if I can press the right button. And I think we had an agreement that we were going to look at some of the, we tested with some of the higher powered tractors, didn't we? So
Yep, so we should go with maybe the 40 horsepower ones to start with.
the Guldner. So, or the, oh yeah, there's the Bücher. So which one do you fancy, Hitman? Since I've got control of the purse.
I haven't really looked. I'm looking at it now, just a second.
The largest one in that range, I think, is the Lindner. It's got 45 horsepower. But that is a $25 a day vehicle. The Hatz has got 40 horsepower. The Bücher's 38. And the Guldner is 38 as well.
Well, let's take the 238s to start with.
Okay, so I'll get one of each and you can tab on over to the shop, save you walking. And
Standing in front of you.
excellent. So I'm in the shop screen, so I can't actually see you right now. And we said we wanted a couple of plows as well, didn't we? Because it's going to take both of us to plow a field.
That's right.
We're not going to be hiring workers, guys. And here he is, Hitman. Welcome to the shop with cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, I want this one. Can I have this one?
Yeah, a classic twist. That's kind of, maybe it's a classic.
Someday.
We can maybe work up to that, but it's going to be a little bit of manual effort for us. So in our historical farming simulator, we have automatic doors. So, which tractor do you like the look of, Hitman? We're not going to drag race like we did before.
No. This one looks like the one I grew up on.
Excellent. I've got the Bücher then. So, and we need to start out. First thing we've got to test would be the horn. Of course, they all sound the same in Farming Sim.
Yeah, some of the later models have a deeper horn to them.
Yeah, I think some of the mods probably as well. So, right.
We're a long way from those ones.
Yeah, I'll follow you because then obviously we'll have you on screen. Wow, a whole 17 mile an hour. And I think we must be about evenly matched this time because you're not dragging away from me like you did before.
I'm not drunk, I'm just lagging a bit.
No, that's fine. I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments on that. So we might as well just go straight to the field because there's no point in us driving through the farm, is there?
Nope.
So we decided that we'd go and get this field. It's a fair size field, and you can also see another aspect of what Hitman set up in the game is he's planted grass and actually removed the grass itself with a cultivator. So we basically have to start off ploughing, so we have to play the game. So, of course I have to drive into the middle of it. Oh, hark at those squealing brakes. Drive into the middle of the field to purchase it. So this will be our most significant purchase so far. Again, assuming I can press the right button. So 102,000. Field number 14. And it's ours. So,
we have a lot of plowing ahead of us.
we have a lot of ploughing ahead of us. So what we did in the test was we put a marker either side before we started ploughing up lengthways of the field. And we made sure that we were a little bit further away from the trees than the traditional field that's in here, because you wouldn't be that close to a tree line, because you'd have to move your equipment. You have to kind of, when you're baling, you've got to turn the baler around, and that's not something you can't turn that one around on a dime. So there we go. So I'm just literally going to set up a marker. Are you doing the same the other side?
That's right.
Excellent. It's like we're thinking in unison, except I'm not thinking at all because I haven't actually put the allow fields creation on. So that's another point, guys. Watch Fabman fail and well, you'll watch Hitman succeed when you can get to see him recording, but hopefully he'll do that for us. But you'll have to ask him really nicely. And I've turned off the I turned off the automatic help, which is why I've got nothing showing on the screen. So I need to remember the keys and not just flail about crazily. But if I don't remember, I'm sure you'll help me out, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Excellent.
So I'm going right to the edge of the road.
Yeah, I've gone as close as I dare. So obviously I think
we can always clean it up later too.
Yeah.
We're both perfectionists, so this could take a while.
Just a little bit. So I think Der Tebas has done a brief spotlight on the classical farming, but obviously we're living the dream. So we're giving up modern lifestyle. Never mind the fact that we're playing on computers, talking on TeamSpeak and all that.
Yeah, he didn't really the spotlight. He didn't do too much with them.
I
He
haven't
didn't go out and plow fields or anything. So.
Alright, I haven't actually kind of seen any of it yet because I'm so behind on my YouTube watching because I've been recording stuff, and I've literally spent this weekend on the Feed the Beast server. So, and when I say literally, it was 12 hours yesterday. Oh, that's a bit too much. I pressed number 2 and I think that's a little bit too fast for ploughing. Right, so now we've done our crossways, or are you just going to continue doing it crossways? Because I'm coming up lengthways. We can see Hitman obviously doing the
lagging horrendously.
yeah, lagging horrendously, and then doing the perfection thing. It's kind of, no, I've got to stop and go back. I missed that bit. So
This comes and goes though.
So yeah, actually, I'm with you on that one. Going right the way up to the very side of the field, side of the road, that is. So I'm gonna have to tidy up the other side. I'm gonna hesitate to call it my side because it's our field. We're in it together. So I'm not taking total cost of ownership or anything, just because I hold the money. But the only reason I'm holding the single account and we haven't done separate accounts is so that you guys can see on the screen what we've got. And yeah, okay, standing by. So yeah, so we're going to do, I'm just going to go down here, and once we've got the outline established, what we're going to do is stop the recording, and Hitman and I will work away like busy beavers, and then we'll be back when we've got the field ploughed, and then we'll figure out what our next steps are. Well, we know what the next step is. The next step is cultivating, so we'll have to figure that bit out. So
yeah, I bet there'll be small cultivators too.
yeah, I'm betting they are. They had a quite cool description, so I couldn't remember what it was though. My brain is a little bit still asleep, but then again, it is like 4:45 in the morning, so not that it is there.
It's 9:15 last night here.
Ah, well there you go. See, special time jump episode. It's either last night or it's this morning, whichever you prefer. So yeah. So just tidy this bit up here. I think the most fun part is going to be figuring out how to get the straight line across the short distance of the field. So whilst we figure that out, I'm going to pause the recording, and we'll have a ploughed field by the time you guys see it again. See you in a bit. So guys, just so you can see, we're working in unison. We're doing kind of 2 furrows at a time. So we've been filling in the bits that we've missed as we go, because the perfectionism is kicking in quite nicely. So like I say, we've been going at the field for quite a little while now, but it's a big field, so it's going to take some time. So how are you finding it, Hitman?
Tedious.
Really?
I wish I had a bigger plow.
Yeah, well, just remember, when you get those moments and you're thinking kind of, why am I doing this? You suggested it. I just thought it was a good idea.
Don't use these anymore.
Yeah, certainly with the big modern fields, but yeah, so we're looking forward to kind of getting this field harvested into market, but we've got to put the work in first of all, so there we go. Right, so we'll be back further on in the field, folks. So guys, we're approaching the halfway mark, and I have to take credit. This little patch here on the road, that was me. I was trying to figure out how to turn the plough, and I pressed V, which I'm sure it is I think that's an agri-sim button, not a farming sim button. And of course V drops the plough, so I've managed to plough a little bit of our road. So I'm gonna beg forgiveness from Hitman. But we have figured out it's B to rotate the plough if you need to. So we're going to head in for another pass, so we'll see you when we're done. Okay guys, and we're about halfway through the field. Just realised we didn't necessarily show off the tractors, so let's zoom in a bit and we'll have a look and do a little pass around Hitman's tractor. So looking all nice and clean, not a lot of dirt on it, but given that we spent good money, I should hope not to.
It's nice and shiny.
Yeah, well mine's nice and shiny. I gave mine a wash. Yeah, a little bit of a scratch on that front end. But yeah, so we're doing well. So we're turning our ploughs. I need to turn mine, so there we go. And away we go again. And so we, like I say, about coming up for 2/3 of the way there now, so we'll carry on. Okay guys, and we are back. It's the last pass, and I think Hitman's cheering, and I'm probably going to be cheering when we're done. Although I'm
almost done.
Yep, and we've got some green spots here and there where the connection's lagged out, so I'm going to go and tidy those up. But I'll do that afterwards. So disappear behind a tree. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay. And away we go. Oh. Having fun up there?
Oh yes. It's an extra little challenge. Life's full of challenges.
Yeah, well hopefully next time I won't be uploading a video at the same time, so you should get a better connection. We can have less tidying up to do, so...
I'm hoping the cultivator is wider than the plow.
Yeah, I'm praying on that one too. We'll go and buy one in a minute before we close the episode and just have a look at it. Because, like I said, there was an interesting... I think the description was interesting. Or it might just be that my definition of interesting is quite different. On Feed the Beast server yesterday, I had Sean coming up to me saying, "Oh, can you do your sad thing again?" I can't. What? And he's just plonking turtles down at me because I can remember the code to download the dig program. Hey!
Can't tell if I got stopped. Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, nearly there, nearly there. Okay, that's wrong. Yep, it doesn't help if you press the wrong button. I'm pressing H for horn and it's H for hired worker in this game, so okay. Not quite finished yet. There we go. So now... Yay!
Oh, glad that's done.
Yay, celebration!
You
Okay.
can do all the tidying up.
So yeah.
Go and shine
If I
up
can
my
get out
tractor.
Yeah, so I've got the tidying up to do, but that's only going to be little bits here and there. We've already done some of it over the first side of the field, so just go and show you guys that. And yeah, okay, so you'll see the 3 places where I pressed V to drop the plough instead of B to turn it. Forgive my... So you can see we've got reasonably good ploughed field. So we're going to drop our ploughs off. Which garage are we going to use to park our stuff in then, Hitman?
Probably
We're
the standard
spoiled
one
for
here.
choice. The standard one by the fertilizer pump.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So we'll figure out if we can both reverse better than Stocko.
I don't think that's too difficult.
Well, you never know.
I like your gold rims.
Yeah, they're custom, you know.
Don't forget if you lower your plow, then make sure you're limited to fields. Otherwise, you're gonna have just like that.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So if you press O again, you won't actually kind of plough your car park. So there we go. So
This mess. Who's gonna clean that up?
Yeah, the server fairy, obviously. So we're going to go and get our cultivators, so another drive on out to the store. Drag race.
That drag race is gonna involve 2 flying red tractors.
Yeah, hopefully they won't be 2 tipping red tractors. Fortunately there's no other traffic. Whoa, where are you going? You cheating?
Roads are for losers. Winners go over the hills. It'd be funny, you're gonna come around the corner and I'll be flipped over.
I'm just trying to figure out where you are. I can see your name now. Yeah, you're already there.
I've played this game so much, I know where all the little shortcuts are now.
Cheaters never prosper, you know.
Well, I don't know, I guess you're first.
Oh, you're going to park it up in a nice parking spot, so... I'm going to park a few spaces away from you, I think. There we go.
So we'll have to get that manual ignition mod, that'll look pretty neat.
Yeah, I think if we get the manual ignition mod...
idling in the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah. Because, I mean, who's going to drive off with a tractor, hey? So, let's just go into the store again. We don't really need to, but try and make it as real as possible. Okay, so we wanted our cultivators. So, you were saying about the cultivator being slightly wider. It's 2.5 meters, so it's 2.5 times as wide as the plough. So,
Oh, good.
yeah, and yes, that's it. It's Bavarian Plough Factory. So cultivate your fields using the robust cultivator of the Bavarian Plough Factory. So we now have 2. So are you going to try the other tractor then?
Oh, I was looking at the store right now.
Oh, right. Cool.
I'm shopping.
Yes, it's a novel experience, tractor shopping and implement shopping.
I'll stick to this one. The seat, after all that flying, the seat's now formed to my butt, so it's more comfortable.
Alright, fair enough. I'll leave that one alone for the minute.
That would be a good plan. Really like the paint job on that one, that glossy red, or metallic red. This one looks like it's been sitting out in the sun for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn to reverse. It must be true what Dare said on the other episode. I've been taking driving lessons from Stocko. There we go, and away we go. Right, so
I'll stick to the road this time.
yeah, so I haven't been timing this bit, so we said we'd just kind of get the cultivators back, and we'll save the cultivating for next episode. So we've now got our equipment, and we've put our tractors to bed as well. Say goodnight to them, even though it's 10 in the morning, game time.
Kind of interesting looking cultivators. I've seen ones like these before. Usually rusting in fields.
So I'm just steering wildly, as you probably saw.
I thought you were just blocking me so I couldn't pass.
No, I was trying to figure out a way to figure out which side you'd come so you could actually come past. Because otherwise you're not in the shot, are you?
I guess park the tractor in here so it doesn't rain on it. Nothing worse than a wet tractor seat.
Yeah. Particularly where you've got the open cab, so...
And I imagine on these old tractors, the seats would all the corners would be broken up so the water would get in the sponge seat.
Yep.
So you go to sit in it and get the back of your pant legs wet.
Yep, so there we go. I don't think we have an issue, unlike on AgSim, if you leave the vehicles, leave the implements connected, you don't have an issue with that, so I don't think that'll cause us any problems. Do we want to buy any chickens, or...?
That's one thing. I bought chickens once and I never ever bought them again because
there's a lot of manual effort, isn't it, for not a lot of pay?
Yeah, I mean you run around and it's really the eggs are really cheap. So.
Yeah, I was also looking at the game place money items. So the solar, obviously the solar panels and wind turbine we won't be doing, but one of the things that we could have possibly maybe one of was the beekeeping, the beehive, so that we could get some money from honey, because I think that would be reasonable for this particular historical twist on the farming simulator. But we can probably look at that maybe next time, end of next episode. So
Sure.
yeah, so until next time, it's been Farming Simulator 2013 with our historical twist on it, so hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I've been Fadman.
And I'm HITMAN82.
Okay, take care folks.